I feel evolved as a person after marriage, 100%. I feel, especially when it's Katrina. She's one of the most wisest, and she's so intelligent, and she's experienced so much, the highs and the lows and everything. So her wisdom and any knowledge has come from an experience. She's a great planner, firstly, and whenever we are traveling, whenever we are going, she has got the menu sorted. She will tell me this is special over here, that is special over here. We have to try this, we have to try that. So I don't have to worry about like anything. In fact, जब शादी खत्म हो गई थी, there was like mini high five between me and my dad. कुछ भी नहीं होया. So we were like quite thrilled about it कि this wedding went like full smooth. कोई किसी रिश्तेदार को किसी चीज का बुरा नहीं लगा. Everybody was like happy and great. So that way it was touchwood, like really good. ये क्या पहन लिया, ये क्या पहन लिया, ये क्या मैंने कहा देखो 4 शर्ट है, 4 डेनिम है, 4 टी शर्ट है, इसी को मैं घुमाऊंगा. यही है, तो यही चलेगा. Few years that I've been in the industry, I've still been wanting to tick that box of a Yash Raj film. So I'm just very happy that my first outing in a Yash Raj film is a family entertainer.
And there's slow-mo and there's songs. So everything, sab tick.
Yeah, those colors, vibrancy. That's what my mom's review was कि यार मुझे बड़ा ना अच्छा लग रहा है ये ट्रेलर, ये गाना सब कलरफुल है, मजेदार है, सब कुछ अच्छा दिख रहा है. तो she's very happy about that.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Zoom Speak Easy. Today my guest is so special. He's an actor who has never stopped doing things differently. उनसे कुछ भी करा लो आप, लेकिन one thing you can't do is typecast him, and that is so wonderful about being an actor. I'm of course talking about the hugely talented Vicky Kaushal. Hello sir. Hello Vicky जी, कैसे हो आप?
बस इतना ही रखो इंटरव्यू, मैं निकलता हूँ. ये बहुत अच्छा है.
मैं सच बोलती हूँ, आपको पता है. Now you know me. I very difficult for me to lie.
I'm so happy we're getting to do this after so long.
है ना?
हाँ.
बस, and we were planning this forever, so I'm glad that we could do it, and I think मौका भी अच्छा है. Again, like I said, Vicky, you really have managed to do that. I mean, शुरुआत आपने वैसे ही की थी. आपको एक्टिंग करनी थी ना, आपने कभी नहीं कहा कि मुझे स्टार बनना. I don't remember you ever saying that I want to be like a star. You always said I want to be an actor. You have come to act, right?
यार देखो, मैं सच बताऊं, सबको स्टार बनना होता है.
Sure.
सबको स्टार बनना है. शुरू में मजबूरी में आप बोल नहीं सकते क्योंकि आपके पास ऐसे नहीं, क्योंकि मेरी शुरुआत, आई लेट मी टॉक अबाउट माई सेल्फ एंड नॉट जनरलाइज इट.
जी बिल्कुल.
ऐसी तो शुरुआत हुई नहीं थी कि 25 स्क्रिप्ट थे और बेटा चूज कर ले कौन सी करनी है, ऐसा तो था.
बिल्कुल.
वी वर स्ट्रगलिंग, वी वर गिविंग ऑडिशंस, सो जो मौके आए उसी पे वी हैड टू रिएक्ट. I was just very glad that a script like Masan came my way. I got to be a part of a film like that. We never knew कि वो film क्या करेगी, कैसे बनेगी, क्या बनेगी. We just made it with the purest intentions, and I'm so glad that the film continues to keep growing in people's hearts. And the journey so far has just been like very surreal. Yeah, in terms of the people I got to work with, the films I got to be a part of. Of course, it's always a conscious thing in your mind that you do hope and pray that you get to do different roles, you get to test yourself as an actor, and try to bring something new for the audiences. कई बार ऐसा नहीं भी होता है, कई बार but I'm just very happy that everybody is working hard. There's so many people talented out there, but somehow for some reason God chose me to kind of allowed me to live my dream, and I'm just living my dream, and I'm very happy.
You said it perfectly. Living the dream and how is what I'd like to say. But it's very interesting. I met you after I had that really long conversation with Anurag, where he said, today I know that if I ask you something and if you ask Nawaz something, you'll do it for free for him. You did his last film for free, right? For the appearance. But he said he feels so guilty because you all are legit stars today. And he said that I don't have the kind of budget to give him. I feel guilty about that. And I don't want to feel guilty about the kind of consequence the film will have in his life if it doesn't work. I told him nobody thinks like you nowadays, Anurag. And I said it is true. And I asked this question to you in reference to how it affects your life today when a film doesn't do well, when you make those choices, and like Anurag rightly said.
No, firstly, I would like to respond to that part of Anurag. So, see, it's his greatness to think like this and say like this. But to be very honest, यार, एक होता है ना जो पहला पड़ाव, which is the most important thing. The first push is always the most important. फिर तो एक वो रोलिंग चल ही रहा होता है, बट द फर्स्ट पुश इज ऑलवेज व्हाट एवरीबडी इज स्ट्रगलिंग फॉर, यू नो. दैट वाज अनुराग सर फॉर मी. उन्होंने मौका दिया टू बी एन एडी with him on Gangs of Wasipur, which I till date feel was my film school. I got to learn so much. I got to be around such fantastic actors in the film, which somewhere laid the right foundation in me as an artist, as to how a film is made, as to how to behave on set, as to how it's all a collective effort, and how don't take anything for granted, because that film was full of people who were struggling to get an opportunity, who were grateful for that opportunity. So it was just the right energy, and it was all because of him. So wherever I reach, wherever I am, the foundation was laid by him, you know, and that I'll never forget. So it's very sweet of him to say all of that, but I'm there with him through and through. Whenever he would want me, even in the passing at the background, I would love to just be in that frame. uh, but to answer the next question, that how much a failure affects, beginning of the journey, middle of the journey, the end of the journey, a failure is a failure, and it affects because you put in so much hard work, you put in a part of you to a character, to a story, and it is a little disheartening. It's not the end of the road, but you learn from it. You feel कि अच्छा यार क्या मैं ऐसा कर सकता हूँ ये repeat ना हो. और वो ऐसा नहीं कि just because I'm an actor, in every profession, in your profession or anybody's profession, you just want to succeed, you just want to do well, you just want to get that validation of love, you want to be appreciated. It's a very human trait. So it's just that, and a film is made with the effort and energies of like 300 people coming together. It's not just the actor. So हाँ, अच्छा लगता है जब पिक्चर चलती है, और बुरा लगता है जब पिक्चर नहीं चलती, क्योंकि बहुत मेहनत जाती है. So वो तो, but that's part and parcel. You know, every film comes with its own destiny. You can just give your best.
I'll come straight to the Great Indian Family, of course, जिसके लिए हम लोग हैं यहाँ पे. Like I said, the trailer is so relatable in many ways, right? You look at the family, हर family में conflict है, हर
Yeah.
family में खुशी है,
Yeah.
and किरदार अलग है.
Yeah.
So I want to know, when you got the script, and you know, we had this little discussion when I met you the other day as well, about how when mid-budget films like yours, you know, Zara, you know, the last time that we saw your film with Sara did so well, right? And उसके बाद एक हिम्मत भी बढ़ जाती है कि नहीं यार, ऐसी फिल्में और बनानी चाहिए, लोग रिलेट कर पाते हैं. तो आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड योर माइंड फ्रेम when you were saying yes to Great Indian Family, and of course you must talk about how your present Great Indian Family looks when they are gathering together with all who are misfits, with all the energy and all the love.
Firstly, see, the thing is, Rudrani, जब कोई भी पिक्चर चलती है, forget mid, big scale, low scale, whatever those terminologies are, any genre, जब भी पिक्चर चलती है, it gives us confidence, it gives us encouragement to bring out more stories for the audiences, because we work for them. We work to cater, to give entertainment to the audiences. If they are not excited for films, we feel discouraged, and we feel कि अरे यार क्या करें, कैसे करें. That's when everybody goes into a frenzy. But right now, पिछले 2-3 महीनों से जो माहौल है, it's so uplifting, it's so encouraging. जैसे where a film like जरा हट के जरा बच के got appreciation, to obviously like a film like Gadar 2 or Jawan, is getting houseful shows across the country. It's just such a great encouragement to the whole ecosystem. कि the makers feel excited to bring the stories that they believe in when they see films across genres working, films across mid, low, high budget, whatever working. So they feel excited कि चलो यार, अगर इस film में you have belief and it's made with belief and conviction, probably there's an audience to it. They will. It just has to resonate with them. तो obviously वो confidence तो देता ही है, but I mean ये तो अब का है, but ये जब हुआ था, जब मुझे नरेशन मिली थी, I think I plainly reacted to how relatable it was to me. मुझे लगा, जैसे आपने शुरू में बात की the conflicts and everything, मुझे लगता है एक Indian household without कलेश is no Indian household.
बिल्कुल.
वो कलेश तो पड़ते ही हैं, and but what the beauty of those कलेश is कि आप disagree करोगे, आप हर्ट फील करोगे, आप पूरा वो तमाशा होगा, बट इट नेवर गोज इनटू अ थॉट ऑफ ब्रेकिंग विद द फैमिली. वो कभी नहीं होता, वो बहुत रेयरली होता है. एंड आई हैव ऑलवेज नोटिस दैट आफ्टर एवरी सच कॉन्फ्लिक्ट द रिलेशनशिप बिकम्स मोर स्ट्रॉन्गर, दैट हाउस होल्ड बिकम्स मोर मच्योर, मोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ ईच अदर. and it happens in every household जहाँ बच्चे बड़े हो रहे होते हैं, they reach their 20s when they start questioning back the values and everything else. So वो होता ही है, and how we evolve as a family is something that I related to in this story, The Great Indian Family. And I thought जब वो narration खत्म हुई थी, I thought कि यार ये फिल्म ना मुझे मुझे मेरी फैमिली के साथ देखनी है. And I hope and pray that this is what everybody feels and they bring their families out, because there is so much in the film that they will relate to. Their families will relate to the goods, the bads, the uglies, everything. And they will come out of the theaters feeling good about being a part of the Great Indian Family.
Absolutely. You know, internet today keeps mentioning with all your videos as to how you are the green flag in every relationship. Like, ye hota hai, this is how a green flag it should be. Vicky is a green flag, and this is how men should be in relationships. You know, I've known you for a while to say that I always knew you were a green flag, and when Katrina and you got together, I was the happiest because I think I'm very fond of her. She's aware of it, and I've told her this. I said I couldn't be happier because nobody, every woman deserves the kind of respect that your partner gives, and she's among them. And I see that you respect her, love to hai. That I think is beautiful. This is my analysis of how I looked in the beginning when y'all were dating and all of that.
यार मैं सच बात बताऊं, मुझे कोई ये इंटरनेट टर्मिनोलॉजीज ना पता नहीं है कि क्या होना चाहिए क्या नहीं होना चाहिए. मुझे इतना पता है कि आई नो द वैल्यूज हैव बीन टॉट, एंड सच्चा कैसे होना है, रिस्पेक्टफुल कैसे होना है. एंड लाइक यू सेड, रिस्पेक्ट आई फील इज अ वेरी इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ, इंटीग्रल फाउंडेशन ऑफ लविंग एनीबडी. अगर वो रिस्पेक्ट ना हो तो वो लव वो नहीं होता. मतलब आई डोंट नो, आई जस्ट फील लाइक इट्स लाइक अ टेबल विदाउट लेग्स. I won't react to the internet, but I feel if they're saying these things, it's very sweet of them. But I feel evolved as a person after marriage, 100%. I feel, especially when it's Katrina. She's one of the most wisest, and she's so intelligent, and she's experienced so much, the highs and the lows and everything. So her wisdom and any knowledge has come from an experience. So when there's a perspective that she gives to me regarding a personal thing or a professional thing or whatever, I know it's come from some, like, there's a depth to it, and that is very important to me. And also, she is somebody who's absolutely honest and frank with me, the good, bad, ugly, anything. And that I feel is so important for me, for my growth as a person, that I have this life companion who's always going to be that mirror to me, who's always going to say things as they are, who's not going to please me, who's not going to just say things to make me feel good. It's just going to be like it is, and that reality check is very important, especially in this profession. So I feel really blessed to have her as my life companion in those terms.
I see like both of you are even more secure than you were before. I mean, you've obviously been. I feel that is also, like they say, a green flag. And I think that is also because you all are such understanding of each other, right? I think having that companion also kind of further helps you in that.
I guess so. I think feeling secure, and that security is a trait which should be attributed more to the people around you than yourself. I can't feel secure if it's not about the people I surround myself with, my family, my friends, my team, whoever. It's that if you feel I'm secure, it's compliments to them. Otherwise, it's not possible. So, and it becomes your ground zero, na. ये काम तो है ही, everything is there, but life is also like, you're working 9 to 5, but life is 5 to 9 also.
Yeah.
So what you feel in 5 to 9 is what you sometimes carry into 9 to 5 as well. So it's very important to life में all these main things should be sorted. Like, the ups and downs of films will keep happening, but this thing should be proper.
How do you protect your relationship? Because I know everybody at some point does, na? आप कैसे करते हो?
It shouldn't be taken for granted. The smallest things shouldn't be taken for granted. कि यार कि ठीक है चलो, because we understand that our work is like, our schedules can be like, wherever, like, you could be in the same city, you could not be in the same city, or sometimes it happens that she's got a day shift, I've got a night shift, so we don't get to meet each other for days, staying in the same house. We have that understanding because we are in the same profession, but you don't take it for granted. You still have to make an effort ki if that situation is happening, take some time out. Just make sure that it's not taken for granted कि चलो ठीक है यार, ये तो understanding है ही हमारी. So I think just that factor, that okay, you're not taking it for granted, is something that is always like
It helps.
helping us. Yeah.
Doing different kind of films. I know that a lot of films that you've also tried to do the big budget films. You spend so much time in also Ashwatthama and films like that. Uh, tell me how that goes. How do you, as an actor, when that doesn't work, how do you move on? Because आपने अपनी best दे दी है, right? What happens then?
There is always a logical reasoning behind it. It just doesn't happen कि यार बस नहीं हुआ, mood नहीं है. You know, there's a big whole list of logical reasons which make you understand why whatever is happening, in which way, why is it happening, why is it not happening. So nothing is ever taken to the heart ki अरे यार ये वो, because you are emotionally attached to it. You always wish for that film to get made in whichever form or whatever. And but otherwise it's like it's nothing grave and कि कुछ हो गया, वैसा कुछ नहीं होता. It's all, you understand what the reasons are and you move forward.
And you detach.
हाँ यार, but like that's the part of our profession and being an actor, that you have to attach. I mean, you have to give importance to detachment as much as you give importance to attachment.
Great Indian Family, in the trailer itself, you see that of course it's a fun comedy ke elements here and stuff like that. I want to take you back to moments where everybody said that Vicky is a great dancer. I know internet's crazy right now, and we see that here as well. You are in your vibe. Bhajan Kumar, maybe wo, but this is you, is what I've been told from people who know you, in other times, saying you could have seen him chilling in a party, अपने कोने में Vicky dance कर रहा था, with music के साथ vibe कर रहा होता था. And this, it's true, right? Because I know I've spoken to people who are close to you, and they're like, we are not surprised. I mean, we also always think like this should come out. But I feel now the films that we see you full coming out in exploring that side which is always dormant in Vicky Kaushal. Am I correct?
See, you'll get to see it only when I get those opportunities in films. I mean, I can't dance in Uri. I can't dance.
Of course you can't.
So whenever I'll get the opportunity, you'll get the sides of me, and there are lot many sides which are not out yet, which you'll keep getting the moment I get those mediums to show you those sides. But I'm as normal or special as anybody else. You know, when you go to parties, you want to chill and have a great time, and you dance. Somewhere you dance where you feel like dancing. Somewhere you don't dance because you're like, "Arey yaar, yahan nahi." So वैसा ही है, nothing special. But yeah, I think I do like music is a very important part of my life. I do like it's like a catalyst to my happiness. Sometimes if I am feeling down, music really helps me, you know, lift my spirits up. And yeah, when I'm getting ready in the van or be it at home or whatever, music is a big part of my day.
You have channelized that in Bhajan Kumar.
I guess so. See, I think that outburst did happen with Kanhaiya Twitter pe Aaja when I got the opportunity of dancing to that song. I think I really enjoyed doing that because वो होता है कुछ म्यूजिक सुन के मजा तो आता है मुझे और डांस करने का मन तो करता है. But we really had a great time shooting for Kanhaiya Twitter pe Aaja.
है ना?
हाँ.
If you had to pick your favorite, that would be yours.
Song in the album? Yeah, it's Kanhaiya Twitter pe Aaja.
So you're going to now create one in the van, na, where you vibing to it. Because उससे ज़्यादा viral तो वो हो रहा होता है.
यार पर वो those are just.
Vicky, I want to understand. Vicky was in a van and you just vibe, and then next day everyone's like, ऐसा चाहिए, ऐसा मुंडा चाहिए, ऐसा. What is up? What is happening?
You ask the people who say that. And
it's a good thing. I'm team Vicky. I'm very happy.
See, I'll tell you very honestly. I've been doing that बहुत पहले से, before even becoming an actor.
Yeah.
But to be very honest, those videos are genuinely actually for myself. वो मेरी खुशी है, वो मेरे expressions of joy है. जब मन करता है मैं शेयर करता हूँ, जब मन करता है बथेरे फोन पे पड़े हुए हैं, पर ये चलता रहता है. But I think वो, like I said before, like I love music and I like to surround myself with good music. So
because you always said that you love family entertainers because बड़े हुए उसमें, right? जो हम साथ है, all of that. For you, this is that film, no? That every in that person. I want to know how that connection goes back, because when you're growing up to films like that, of course you're a fantastic actor. You can do pretty much anything. But this is, I think, surreal, na? You get to be part of a Yash Raj.
That to Yash Raj, yeah. But I do feel happy about is I feel like Yash Raj has been like, you know, in some ways the pioneers of family entertainers, and we've grown up to, you know, family entertainers coming out of Yash Raj films. And in these many years, few years that I've been in the industry, I've still been wanting to tick that box of a Yash Raj film. So I'm just very happy that my first outing in a Yash Raj film is a family entertainer.
Yeah. And there's slow-mo and there's songs. So everything, sab tick.
Yeah, those colors, vibrancy. That's what my mom's review was कि यार मुझे बड़ा ना अच्छा लग रहा है ये ट्रेलर, ये गाना सब कलरफुल है, मजेदार है, सब कुछ अच्छा दिख रहा है. तो she's very happy about that.
Listen, Ma approved films are very important.
Very important.
Like my mother also has loved it. And she's here from
Really?
yeah. I
Chalo,
was just here,
shukar hai.
and I was saying, she was like, "Where are you going?" She said, "Oh, you know, in Bengali they say bhalo chile. He's a very bhalo chile. He's a good boy.
Bhalo?
Bhalo chile, which means a good
Chile.
boy, right?"
Oh,
I said,
okay.
"He is." I said, "He is. Everybody is bhalo chile." Like, you know, you say bhalo chile when you can take the boy home, so you can meet your parents.
Oh,
meet
so
and
it's
stuff.
the Bengali form of Bibba Munda.
हाँ, बीबा
Okay.
मुंडा का and very like अच्छा लड़का है. You know,
अच्छा
now
लड़का
if you're
है.
dating a bhalo chile, मतलब you can
Bhalo
take
chile.
the person home. So she
Bhalo
said,
chile.
"You are a bhalo chile." So, like I said, Ma approved is very, very important.
Yeah. She's approved the trailer and the songs till now, and I'm looking forward to her reaction to the film now.
Okay, fantastic. Because before I go to my last fun segment, of course, you're also doing another film with Rashmika. So, variety मुझे दिख रही है. यहाँ पे Great Indian Family है, वहाँ पे Chhava. How was that experience? Was that?
It's going to start. We are in prep mode right now. There's not much I can talk about it at this stage, but excited for that.
Yeah, but teaming with Rashmika, as it must have been fun for you also. It's going to be for everybody. I think it's going to be a new sort of on-screen.
I'm yet to discover it myself.
Okay, all right. But I think people are very, very excited. So
good.
Good. Okay. So let's go to the fun segment. All right, Mr. Vicky Kaushal. Are you ready? These are some fun questions.
I guess.
I guess he says. Okay. Great Indian family से आपकी Great Indian family तक. So this is, you have to tell me the following family members that you would like to associate with these statements that I'm going to give you. Okay? And give me an example why you said that. Can be an anecdote.
Okay.
All right. So who are the following family members in Vicky's family? The Great Indian family that he would relate these statements to. The person you can go to for advice anytime and why.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to explain why you chose him.
Just that's how it's been since childhood. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
When it's about like rational decisions, I go to him.
You'll have like a more friendly bond also, right?
Friendly and a more frank, and in that sense, yeah.
Okay.
That.
The person who has your back all the time will save you from situations if parents ka wrath or anything.
Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always.
Give me an example or an anecdote.
नहीं मतलब वो like we might fight आपस में.
But parents
But if we are getting like a scolding from mom or dad or कोई lecture मिल रहा है तो we'll always have each other's backs.
So true bro.
Fully.
Okay. All right, Sunny. A person who's always feeding you the best food in the world.
Katrina.
Really?
Always. Like if she's a great planner firstly, and whenever we are traveling, whenever we are going, she has got the menu sorted. She will tell me this is special over here, that is special over here. We have to try this, we have to try that. So I don't have to worry about like anything. Like she will know if you're traveling to a new place, she will sort it out. कि यहाँ की ये चीज सही है, यहाँ की ये चीज सही है. We need to eat this, we need to be here. All of that.
Are you a good cook?
Me?
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's fine. But you can always choose the best. I always say when you say, I said, but we choose the best food. What? That's a legit thing.
Chalo, great. Yeah. I'm a part of that team.
I'm a part of that. I'm okay. I think I can. थोड़ा मैं कर सकती हूँ. ऐसा नहीं है. I think I'm better than you. इतना बुरा नहीं है मेरा. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, the person who is incessantly calling you and panicking about what they read or what they see you and is extremely protective.
What do you mean? What do they read and what
Like if they read something or if they've seen something on story on Insta, they'll be like, "Ara, are you taking care of yourself? Are you doing okay? Are you okay?"
That's actually a friend
Panic.
of mine. That's actually a friend of mine. Yeah. Katrina panics a lot, but she's sometimes not aware of what things are getting written and read and वो सब नहीं. But there's another friend of mine who's like a family member, but she really goes like, ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्या पढ़ लिया मैंने? ये क्या हो रहा है? Then I have to be like, नहीं ये सच नहीं है. हाँ ये सच है. मैं तुझे समझाता हूँ बाद में. ये वो. So she's the first one.
Okay.
Her name is Shilpa, by the way. I'll just name.
Acha, Shilpa. Okay,
like,
but
we
I
go
think
way back. We were ADs together on Gangs of Wasseypur, so she's
how
a friend
sweet.
of mine. Yeah.
But then that's being protective also, I think, at some point. Okay. The person in your family who's always making the right decisions.
See, right is so subjective.
That's what I said. Now, it can be in fun also. There's someone who always thinks is pretty much right all the time.
I think mom and dad both take their own convenient turns.
It's parents, na, for
it's
us.
Parents, yeah.
They usually think they're right.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
Okay, a person who comes to you for advice and you're pretty much the mentor in the family for them. कि विकी से पूछ लेते सही बोलेगा अपने कुछ डिसीजन लेने से पहले.
ऐसा कोई भी नहीं है.
नहीं. What?
नहीं. But it's sometimes my mom.
Yeah. How?
She sometimes comes and she sometimes like, but those are not like rational. She'll share something emotionally with me and ki aisa I'm feeling about this. What should I do? So that's when she like more. It's not like taking advice, but she like shares to just see how I react to it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That was good. See, that was fun.
Till now.
Talking about the Great Indian Family, but also talking about the Great Indian Wedding. What do you think were a few things that could have gone wrong in Vicky's? Because as a bride, you panic. I mean, as a groom, you panic, right? And how did the situation get?
See, the thing is, in any Punjabi wedding, na, it's a saying that वो Punjabi wedding जो झगड़े के बिना हो जाए ना, वो wedding होती नहीं.
वही मैं बोल रही थी, कलेश के बिना ना.
In fact, कलेश के बिना. तो in fact, जब शादी खत्म हो गई थी, there was like mini high five between me and my dad. I was like, कुछ भी नहीं होया. So we were like quite thrilled about it कि this wedding went like full smooth. कोई किसी रिश्तेदार को किसी चीज का बुरा नहीं लगा. Everybody was
That's
like
exactly.
happy and great. So that way it was touchwood like really good.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. कुछ भी नहीं हुआ.
सच में नहीं हुआ.
I remember one thing that you had mentioned about the जूता not being, and you're like just take the photo. वो मुझे याद है, जो आपने बोला था कि जूता नहीं था फिर भी वो फोटो क्लिक किया था.
हाँ देखो, हाँ वो जूते का वही था कि वो जूता ले गए थे, अब जूता ढूंढना था, बट सन भी जा रहा था, दुल्हन को फोटो चाहिए थी. मैंने कहा हम क्या करें, तुम्हारी साइड ने जूते लिए हुए हैं, फोटो. तो शी got behind everybody. जूता कहाँ है, जूता लेके आओ, फोटो नहीं, सन जा रहा है. तो लड़की वाले ही frantically gave the जूता and pen out the जूता to me. So that was great.
That was great. Okay, I missed one in the last one. Who's the fashion police in the family? कुछ पहन रहे हो फिर बोले नहीं नहीं ये नहीं पहन सकते.
आपको क्या लगता है?
मुझे लग रहा है आपके ऐसे आप जैसे देख रहे हो मुझे कटरीना कैफ. Does it?
Yeah.
Do you have to go and then change thing? No, not happening.
Like, ये क्या पहन लिया, ये क्या पहन लिया, ये क्या पहन. मैंने कहा देखो, 4 शर्ट है, 4 डेनिम है, 4 टी शर्ट है, इसी को मैं घुमाऊंगा. तो यही है, तो यही चलेगा.
अभी I think अब तो accepted है.
Yeah. अब she's given up.
Okay, Vicky Kaushal's biggest cheerleader.
The whole family.
How sweet,
The whole family. I can't choose.
From any of the cast members of Great Indian Family, one person who you think you really vibed with?
The one person I really vibed with, I would say Manoj Pawar. If I have to choose, there are more names, but if I have to give you one name, Manoj Pawar.
And you have to explain why you said that.
Oh, he's such a fun person. I was always looking forward to working with him. It's the first time I worked with him. But he's such a real guy, full of stories and just a desi guy at heart. तो बड़ा मजा आया मुझे उनके साथ काम करके. And he's always like the energy on set or like जो माहौल होता है ना, it's always lively when he's there. वो हा ठीठी कुछ ना कुछ चल रहा होता है when he comes up with like stories and stuff.
Fair enough. Okay, the last one is very simple. From the original Biba Munda and the internet's green flag, if you had to give advice to men as to how to balance the relationship, what advice, one liner would you give?
जी, हमें माफ कीजिए, हम कोई लायक नहीं है एडवाइस देने के.
Please, Vicky, ये तो I think you found the balance.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. Please, मैं बिल्कुल I am as flawed as anybody else. I am in no position to give any advice how a man should be.
No, should be.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं पता. देखो पंजाबियों की ना एक सिंपल फॉर्मूला है हमारा कि खाओ पियो ऐश करो मित्रों, दिल पर किसी दा दुखायो ना. जब तक आप किसी का दिल नहीं दुखा रहे हो, सही है सब.
सिंपल रखना, ऐसा सिंपल रखनी चाहिए. जैसे कि ये कहानी है, मजेदार है. But I had so much fun. Thank you so much, Vicky.
Thank you, Rudrani.
I had a lot more questions, but I have to wrap, unfortunately. You have a long day, but it's been wonderful chatting, and of course, I always will admire you for the kind of films you do, and I continue to do that. We have a lot more big films coming up. We'll probably talk about that 100%. Next time. Thank you. All the very best for the Great Indian Family. We have too many Great Indian families, and maybe you want them all to go and watch it, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. Please, all the Great Indian families out there, do come out on the 22nd of September and do watch this Great Indian Family and relate to it, laugh with it, cry with it, and just have some fun.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Lots of love.